Good morning, students. I hope you have revised the portion that we did in the last class. Now, let us continue with our lesson. So, today we will learn about two other natural sources of water, that is, rivers and groundwater. So, let us first read about rivers. India has a number of rivers. Some of the rivers receive water from the rainfall, whereas others get water from the melting of the Himalayas. There are two types of rivers, seasonal and perennial. When there is heavy rainfall, the rivers overflow their banks, causing widespread destruction. So, children, as we just read that there are two types of rivers. First is seasonal rivers and second is perennial rivers. So seasonal rivers, they receive water from the rainfall. So seasonal rivers, they are receiving water from the rainfall. So rivers like Narmada and Kaveri are seasonal rivers. Whereas perennial river children, they receive water from melting snow of Himalayas. So we all know that Himalayas is always covered with snow. So when the snow melts, perennial rivers receive water from it. And the examples of perennial rivers are Ganga and Yamuna. So these are the two types of rivers. Now, children, whenever there is very heavy rainfall, the rivers always overflow, and as a result, it causes flood. So, heavy rainfall causes flood, and then there is widespread destruction. So, what is the meaning of widespread destruction? It means that many people die, they lose their homes, animals also die, and there is loss of property also. So, that is the meaning of widespread destruction. Let us read further now. In some places, river water is treated and supplied as drinking water. However, there has been widespread pollution caused by sewage, industrial waste, bathing of animals and humans. This has made river water impure and unfit for human consumption. Now, children, in places where not much water is available for drinking, in such places river water is treated. Treated means it is made clean. So the river water is made clean so that people can drink the river water also. But nowadays, what have we done? We have all made the rivers dirty. We have added all kinds of harmful things into the rivers, like dirty water from our house and industries. Animals and humans also, they bathe in the river water, which makes the river water dirty. And if we drink such type of water, what will happen? We will fall sick, we will fall ill. So we should not pollute, or we should not make the rivers dirty. Now, children, let us read about groundwater. Wells are deep holes dug into the ground from where groundwater is taken out. Groundwater can be used for irrigation and drinking purposes. Wells are usually 5 to 15 meters deep. Well irrigation is generally practiced in the areas where sufficient sweet groundwater is available. So, children, groundwater is also known as underground water. That is the water which is found inside the earth's surface. So, how is the groundwater taken out? The groundwater is taken out from the ground by making wells. In Hindi, we call it kuwa. So, children, very deep and round holes are dug into the ground so that water can be taken out from the ground. And children, such wells are 5 meter to 15 meters deep, and groundwater can be used for irrigation also and for drinking also. Then children, well irrigation. Well irrigation means watering the crops by taking water from the wells. So well irrigation is done where good groundwater, good and sweet groundwater is available. And children, that is only known as well irrigation. So such areas are found in the delta regions of river Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri, Mahanadi and Ganga plains. Water from the wells can be drawn by different methods: lever, Persian wheel, inclined plane and power driven water pumps. In Persian wheel, animals like camels and buffaloes are used for lifting water from the well. So children, the sweet groundwater is available in the areas that are found in the regions of Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri, Mahanadi and Ganga. So in all these places you will find sweet groundwater. Now, water from the wells can be taken out from various methods. Drawn means taken out. So, water from the wells can be taken out by four different methods. First is lever method, second is Persian wheel, third is inclined plane, and fourth is water pump. I will show you how these things look like. So this is the lever method through which the water can be taken out from the well. I am sure you must have seen it. So this method is known as lever method. Second children is Persian wheel. So in this method, animals like camels and buffaloes are used for lifting water from the well. So as you can see, there is a wheel also, and there you can also see oxen are there. So the animals will take out water from the well. So this is Persian wheel method. Third children is inclined plane method. So in this method also you can see children, animals are being used to draw or to take out water from the well. So this type of method is known as inclined plane method. And the last method is through power driven pumps. So electric pumps are used through which the water is taken out from the wells. So children, these four were the methods through which the water can be taken out from the wells. Okay, let us come back to our chapter. So tube wells are connected to electric pumps. A tube or pipe is fitted to the source of water. Wells and tube wells have contributed towards the success of the Green Revolution. So children, tube wells are just like pipes. Tube wells are just like pipes which is connected to the electric water pump to take out water from the wells. So both well and tube wells have contributed or have made the irrigation process very easy for the farmers. Now the farmers, they don't have to travel long distances to bring water. And as a result, what has happened? As a result, green revolution has taken place. Now, what is Green Revolution? So, children, Green Revolution was a time when there was increased production of crops in India. Increased production means farmers started growing more and more crops because water was always available. That is why, children, wells and tube wells are very important for farming or for agriculture. Now, today tube wells are the most popular source of irrigation in India. They are popular in the states of Bihar, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, Tamil Nadu, and many more. Tanks and ponds are constructed in the areas where it is not possible to dig wells. So children, mostly farmers in India, they use tube wells, and especially it is popular in the states of Bihar, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab and Tamil Nadu. So in all these places, farmers use tube wells only to irrigate their fields. So now I will show you how tube well looks like. So this is a tube well, children. As you can see, it is like a pipe through which the water is coming out, and then the water will be used to water the field. So this is only a tube well. Lastly, children, tanks and ponds are constructed in the areas where it is not possible to dig wells. So, wherever it is not possible to dig wells, there farmers will make tanks and ponds to water their fields. So, where wells are not possible, at that places the farmers make tanks and ponds to irrigate their fields. So, children, this is it for today. Uses of water, we will do it in next class. Revise the portion that is taught today, and in case of any doubt, please message me on Campus Care. Thank you, children.